I've seen that clip. It's crazy.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
When you watch it today, you're like, they were right.
It's very prophetic.
He did it.
Here's Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, who again did not vote for Donald Trump last time. I don't know if he's going to vote for Donald Trump this time. But here he is, because he's, I would say, largely an old school liberal who has woke up to how absolutely devastating the weaponization of colleges and the internet has become to our society.
We got lucky because if this thing that's going on right now, well, actually, I think this thing that's going on right now couldn't be going on right now without the influence of the internet.
Right.
The internet has like created this mind virus that's sweeping through college campuses and also the universities and the Marxist philosophies that they've been pushing in universities because of they've all been infiltrated by Russia, by the former Soviet Union, and now by China and Russia together. For sure, they're influencing. They push the wokest teachers, the wokest professors, the nuttiest policies, and they're literally doing it to deteriorate the fabric of American democracy. They have like plans for it. They've thought about like Yuri Bezmenov talked about this in 1984.
I've seen that clip. It's crazy.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
When you watch it today, you're like, they were right.
It's very prophetic.
He did it.
Yeah.
They did it. They really did it.
Hey, Connor, do we have that clip of Yuri?
Ideological subversion, that is a phrase that I'm afraid some Americans don't fully understand. When the Soviets used the phrase ideological subversion, what do they mean by it?
Ideological subversion is the slow process which we call either ideological subversion or active measures, активные мероприятия in the language of the KGB, or psychological warfare. What it basically means is to change the perception of reality of every American to such an extent that despite of the abundance of information, no one is able to come to sensible conclusions in the interests of defending themselves, their families, their community, and their country. It's a great brainwashing process which goes very slow, and it's divided in four basic stages. The first one being demoralization. It takes from 15 to 20 years to demoralize a nation. Why that many years? Because this is the minimum number of years which requires to educate one generation of students in the country of your enemy, exposed to the ideology of the enemy. In other words, Marxism-Leninism ideology is being pumped into the soft heads of at least 3 generations of American students without being challenged or counterbalanced by the basic values of Americanism.
It almost feels like that video, 1984, former KGB agent, that video was left by aliens as a little breadcrumb into what was going to happen to us. I don't mean that literally. I don't think it was left by aliens, but like it's here and there was a plan and we should know the plan which was largely written by Marx. The revolution will always be about the revolution. All of the rest of it is a sideshow and the revolution will eat its own. And then that there would be a plan by these people to subvert democracy, to break brains, to demoralize people, COVID, lock people in their homes, get them all hooked on porn and prescription drugs and all of the like it all kind of makes sense.